Over the weekend, a disturbing set of allegations surfaced, entirely without warning. On Threads, a series of late-night posts violently disrupted the celebrity news cycle. The author was Ruby Rose, an actor with a massive cultural footprint, known for her roles in major television and film projects like Orange is the New Black and Batwoman. The target of her posts was global pop icon Katy Perry. The contrast between Perry's bright, highly polished public image and the extreme severity of the claims made the drop almost surreal to process. Rose wrote directly, quote, "Katy Perry sexually assaulted me at Spice Market nightclub in Melbourne. Who gives a shit what she thinks?" Rose is currently 40 years old. She stated in a follow-up post that she was only in her early 20s when this happened. That introduces a massive 20-year gap between the event itself and her decision to disclose it. This 2-decade delay between the alleged incident and the public accusation is the defining feature of the story. To understand why it took until now for Rose to speak, we have to examine the specific details of what she claims happened in Melbourne. That investigation begins by looking back nearly 20 years to Melbourne, Australia. Rose claims the encounter happened inside a local nightclub called Spice Market. Her account of the night is highly specific. Rose alleges she was actively trying to avoid Perry, even pretending to sleep by resting on a best friend's lap. According to her posts, Perry then approached, bent down, pulled her underwear to the side, and explicitly rubbed against Rose's face. Rose stated that her eyes snapped open in shock, and the immediate physical revulsion caused her to projectile vomit directly onto Perry. How a person processes an event like that in real time is immensely complicated. Rose claims she initially managed the situation by telling the story publicly, but heavily edited the details to frame it as a self-deprecating, funny little drunk story. Reframing a severe violation into a joke is a documented survival tactic. For young victims who lack the cultural or professional power to confront an abuser, minimizing the harm is often the only accessible defense mechanism. Shortly after the incident, a critical shift in power occurred. Rose claims that Perry agreed to help her secure a United States visa. That single document tied Rose's entire future, her legal status, her career trajectory, and her livelihood, directly to the person she says assaulted her. Faced with losing her ability to work in the U.S., Rose kept the secret. Fast forward to 2017. Katy Perry was heavily promoting her song Swish Swish, a track widely understood to be aimed at Taylor Swift. At the time, Rose and Swift were close friends. During the media storm surrounding the song's release, Rose began publicly questioning Perry's character. She targeted Perry's psychological manipulation and tweeted a warning, quote, "Karma exists, and the truth always surfaces." But the attempt to speak out collapsed. Rose faced an overwhelming backlash from the public. She quickly retreated, deleting her comments and stating that being mean left her feeling dirty, and that she lacked the place to hold bullies accountable. When a victim tries to signal for help, the combined weight of systemic industry leverage and aggressive public scrutiny acts as an invisible gag order. The pressure forced Rose right back into silence for another 7 years. That brings us back to the present day, where a 20-year dam finally broke over a social media post from the Coachella Music Festival. The post showed Katy Perry reacting in the crowd to Justin Bieber's set. For reasons that are deeply personal to how trauma works, seeing that specific reaction video served as Rose's psychological breaking point. Once the floodgates opened, she refused to back down. Responding directly to skeptics online, Rose declared that she has photographic evidence of the incident, noting that the assault happened in public and was witnessed by multiple people. She has also escalated the situation far beyond the digital space. Over the weekend, Rose confirmed to a user that she had just left a police station to file an official report. As of right now, Katy Perry's team has not responded to the public allegations, and the claims remain unaddressed by the accused. Rose has now moved the conversation from social media to the police station, initiating a legal process that bypasses the industry power dynamics that initially kept her silent. If you or someone you know has experienced sexual assault, you can call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE.